They'll try the right here. Tackled after a 3-yard gain, so it sets up a 3rd and 7. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a 1st down. And he'll drop back here on 3rd down. Quick throw to his receiver. And he's got his man open downfield. It's a quick tackle, but a solid gain. Moves the ball to the 15-yard line.
Well, this is why this guy's one of the top wide receivers in college football. It's 3rd down. The defense knows you're probably going to go to him, and they still can't stop him from coming down with a big play.
They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Well, I don't think the offensive line gave the back much of a chance at all. Now, give credit to the defense. It was almost like they were anticipating a run and got up.
What a job to lay out and make the catch.
Chris, when was the last time you saw a tight end this athletic? I mean, this guy lays out and comes down with a huge catch, showing you how athletic he is and what soft.
Fights his way into the end zone. Touchdown, BSU.
And it's just a thing of beauty to watch this offense. That's this guy's 3rd touchdown. But give the offensive line a lot of credit. They're getting enough of a push to give him some room to show you what he can do with that space.
The kick is good, and the kicker got clobbered. Flags all over the field. Here's the kickoff team. Let's see if they give the returner an opportunity to bring this back. He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. Solid coverage there. They get him at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. 1st down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Quick completion to the tight end. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a 1st down.
And there's the tight end who shows off his hands.
1st down play call. How aggressive will it be? Looking to throw. It's Sanders. And he'll loft this one deep to the left side. Catch made all the way down inside the 35. They're not going to get him. He's in. Touchdown, Buffaloes.
Just give this guy the ball and let him do the rest. The quarterback does a nice job of just putting the ball in the receiver's hands, and then he uses his legs with the run after the catch for the touchdown.
PAT puts him in front by 7.
That makes the score Colorado 35, Boise State 28.
Kickoff team has come on the field now to send this one away.
Set to kick this one away.
Kickoff fielded inside the 20. And the return man brought down. That's decent yardage on that return. And here comes the Boise State offense back out on the field. They had a brilliant touchdown drive last time, mixing the run and the pass. Can they keep that going again? He's got an open man downfield, and it's caught. Explosive play, and the offense will set up now inside the 30-yard line.
Man, I love these big receivers. This time he's able to use his big frame to almost box out the defender on that slant route. If you've got good timing, and this is hard to stop.
They've got him, but not before a solid gain on the ground there.
Chris, it's the consistency of this back has given this defense fits. They've got to come up with some changes up front. This guy's already over 50 yards, and if he keeps running the way he is, not only is he having a great day, but it's going to give this quarterback a chance to hit some big plays downfield off play action.
Pulls it in. It's Janti. And he'll take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Broncos. So after the momentum shifts, Kirk, we are now dead even in this football game.
Chris, don't you have that feeling that which quarterback's going to have the ball last? It's going to be the offense and the guy that has a chance to win this game. And maybe going back and forth all game.
And the point after is good. The BAT ties the game here in the second quarter. The kickoff team is on the field to boot this one away. And here's the return from inside the 5. And he's brought down after a solid effort on that return. And the Buffalo's offense is back out there on the field. We have a shootout developing here. Each offense scoring a touchdown in their last possession. He'll hand it off. Breaks loose at the 40. Play moves the ball to about the 45. That's good for a first down.
You know, all week, the defensive coordinator told us about the quarterback. He told us about the receivers and how they're going to throw the football. But, man, they better get locked in on stopping this run game because that was a big-time game.
Good enough for first down yardage.
To the tight end. Tackle is made at the 44.
A new set of downs after that completion. Here comes a first down pass attempt. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Good pass rush there on first down. Incompletion makes it second down. The shotgun handoff here. And he's brought down after a short gain. Does not make the first down yardage. Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this third down. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Lets it fly to the wideout. And it's intercepted. He stepped in front of that bullet. Not much on the return, but hey, set up the offense at the 35.
Really nice job of mixing up the looks here by this defense. Sometimes man, sometimes zone. They fool the quarterback here completely, and he throws the pick.
Offense getting set. It's second down. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. Going for a big play downfield. Incomplete. They cannot connect on the deep ball.
That ball just seemed to sail on it. You got to make sure to give your receiver a chance to be able to come down with a catch and bounce because in today's game, man, these receivers make catches like this all the time. And if you put the ball out of bounds, you're not going to give them that opportunity.
They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Things just appeared to be a bit out of sync from the get-go on that one. Give credit to the front seven of that defense for staying in the proper lanes and getting to the ball carrier, not let him dance around and make something out of nothing.
Fourth down, looking to throw for it. Looking for his big tight end. Finds his man, has the first down. They've got him, but he easily makes the first down, and this drive keeps going.
Boy, the defense is in the right coverage here. It looked like they had exactly what they wanted to be able to come up with a stop here on fourth down. But there's the timing between a quarterback and a receiver. They knew exactly where they needed to go. Great timing and a first down.
And he takes it all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Boise State.
Wait, Chris, 1, 2, 3. This is his fourth rushing touchdown in this game alone. This guy has a chance to not only be player of the game, maybe player of the week in the whole sport.
And he knocks through the PAT. The kickoff team on the field now as they get set to send this one away. Try to make a play from deep in his end zone. Makes it to the 16. That's good coverage there. And the Colorado offense is back out on the field. They had it going on the last drive, but it ended abruptly with the interception. Let's see what they can do here. Defense is coming after him. And it's incomplete. Even on a first down throw, he was under some heavy pressure.
Good adjustment here by the defensive coordinator. Let's face it, it's been a tough game so far for this defense. They've given up a ton of yards and touchdowns through the air. This time they figured out a way to affect his timing, and they get the pressure to hit him before he can make another play.
It's incomplete. That was caused by the defensive pressure. And now it brings up third down.
Boy, the defense rolls the dice here on this screen pass. If they don't hit this quarterback, this is a big play. But give them credit, they were able to get to him before they were able to complete that pass.
Well, a serious challenge for this offense. You don't want to be in third and long inside your own 20. How much of a risk will they take to try to pick? Breaks clear, end zone ahead. And a huge gain before he's forced out of bounds. Big yardage to set up a fresh set of downs.
What a clutch play here by this offense to convert on third down. I know it's still early in this game, but the fact that they've dug themselves a hole to convert there and keep this drive alive, they got a new set of downs and a chance to dig into this lead.
Finds a man to the left. Big catch downfield. They finally get him down, but an explosive play. The offense in business now at the 24. And the Buffaloes will try to keep this drive moving. Looking to chuck it again. It's caught downfield. Tackle is made at the 4. It'll be first down and goal. So 2 big plays in a row. The defense is reeling here. Now it's first and goal. Scanning the field. It's Sanders. Makes the grab in the end zone. Touchdown, Buffs. Tight end was wide open. How did they lose track of the big fella down there, Kirk?
I don't know. I wish I knew. The defense, to me, looks like they just were so locked in on defending the goal line, they forgot about the tight end. That'll probably be the easiest touchdown throw and catch we see of the game today.
I believe they're lining up to attempt an onside kick. Timeout called by the defense. They'll go to the sideline and try to adjust. That's their first timeout.
Timeout, Boise State.
Formation would indicate they're going to try the onside kick here. And the hands team able to make the crucial recovery.
All I can think of is maybe they saw something in the first quarter that made them think that an onside kick would work here. But they came up a bit short. Now we'll see if their defense can hold them and limit the damage.
And the Boise State offense is back out on the field. A beautiful, balanced drive reached the end zone last time. Can they keep it going here? Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. The gain is 2 yards, so it's 2nd and 8.
He's back at the 36-yard line. Brings up 2nd down.
There's some pre-snap movement. Back in motion. Grab behind the line. It's Janti. Brought down for a loss after the completion. Not what they were looking for.
How about the discipline of this defense here on 2nd down? You're anticipating a pass. They've got pretty much everybody covered. And then once the back has the ball, how about the speed to be able to bring him down? Now it's 3rd down.
We'll take a quick pause before the half as we reach the 2-minute warning. So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. Dropping back. They're going to throw for the first down. Can't hold on. Good defensive play. Brings up a 4th down.
Hey, it's an incompletion, but it's a nice job by the quarterback. I know it didn't pan out, but the most important thing is he didn't turn the football over and he didn't take a sack. It'll give your kicker a chance to put some points on the board if they opt for the field goal here on 4th down.
4th down. He's throwing for it. Complete to the running back, but can he get there? He did not get it. A crucial play by this defense. What a 4th down stop.
Chris, what a great job here by this defense on this 4th down play. They knew exactly where to come up with that stop to get the turnover on downs, and they did it.
First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. The pocket breaking down. Doesn't get rid of the ball. Trapped for a huge loss. Goodness, that is usually a drive killer.
Good pressure here by this defense, but it felt like the quarterback held on to the ball a little bit too long to come up with that sack for the D.
Tough position, 2nd and long from their own 12. Looking to pass. It's Sanders. Dump off caught by the running back. Tackle is made. It's a short gain, well short of the marker.
Wow, they get positive yards here. I have a sense that they wanted a little bit more with that pitch and catch.
So a tricky situation here. 3rd and very long inside your own 20. How much of a risk do you take? You know this defense could be very aggressive at this moment. That one falls incomplete. They tried to press it deep, but now it brings up 4th down. And the Buffaloes will bring their punt team onto the field. No fair catch. Looking to make a return here. Unleashes the stiff arm. And the returner is tackled by this punt coverage team. And here comes the Boise State offense back out on the field. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up 2nd down.
What a hit there by the defender. Tough for the receiver to hold on to the football when he has that kind of contact. Good, clean play by the defense.
Handoff here from the shotgun. They bring him down at the 44. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield now. And the offense will now quickly spend the timeout. It's a solid run, gives the offense a 1st down and a new set of downs. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Fires it to the wideout. And the defender gets a hand in there to break the pass up.
Just a great play on the ball by the defensive back, getting a hand on it and tipping it up into the air. Boy, anytime you see a tip go up, often that defense is thinking interception. This one falls to the ground, but the next tip ball could be going the other way.
It's incomplete. He took a hit as he threw the football, and it brings up a 3rd down. They come to the line, a long way to go for the 1st down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. The defense stops him short of the marker, so it's 4th down coming up.
Well, that's another good run for him, but what else is new? That ought to put him right at 150 yards for the game. He has really made his presence felt today.
So the offense takes the field in the final seconds of the half. Chance for just a couple more plays.
42 Spider. 4-2 Hawk.
And he's throwing for it on 4th down. And he's going to fling it deep, going for it all here. And it's caught. Touchdown, BSU.
Great job here by the play caller, going to that 5-wide receiver set. You put all these guys out in space and create one-on-one matchups. Very tough on this defense to try to win all the matchups and give the quarterback credit for being able to find where he wanted to go to be able to come up with that touchdown.
PAT makes it a 7-point lead. So an important touchdown just before halftime. Not much time for the opposing offense to try to answer before the break. That one bounces through the end zone, so they'll start at the 25. One more play before they head to the locker room. And looking to throw now on 1st down. Looking for a deep completion. Caught way downfield for a huge gain. 4th set of bounds after a big game. This offense set up with a 1st down. So that will wrap up a very interesting 1st half of play. Stay tuned for the halftime break. Looks like they're lining up to attempt an onside kick. And the receiving team has recovered. Looks like the hands team did its job. And the Boise State offense is back out on the field. First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. Grab behind the line. It's Bijanti. Defense shoves him out of bounds. Not much of a gain there. The completion makes it 2nd down. From the shotgun, drops back looking for an open man. He's got it for a big gain. Marked out of bounds, but it's another big gain. This air attack, no problem moving the ball up and down the field today. And the Broncos are in the red zone. going to hand this off. The defense all over it. They stop him right at the line.
The defense made a good play there, but needs to string along more stops like that against this running back if they want to be able to win this game. The run game has looked good in the first half, but maybe that won't be the case from now on.
Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Sideline catch made, but out of bounds short of the first down. And the runner scoots out of bounds after gaining some decent yardage. Hold on here a second. The replay booth has signaled they want to take another look at this one. So after taking a closer look, the officials are going to overturn that previous ruling on the field. Crucial. Third down coming up in the red zone. Can they keep the drive going, or will they have to settle for 3? On third down, he drops to throw. And the receiver snags it. It's complete. He's not going to get the first down. It's fourth down now.
It's a small gain, but look who they threw the football to. The fullback. Nice to see him get his opportunities.
This offense has already failed on 5 fourth down attempts. They're going to go for number 6 right here. From the shotgun, handoff inside. And he's not going to get there. The defense rises up and makes a huge fourth down stop.
How about the offense being aggressive? They decide to go for it here, and I got to give all the credit to this defense. Being aware, anticipating the call, knowing exactly where they needed to make the stop, and they did it.
Offense getting set. Second down play here. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. And he's tackled, but only after picking up a first down.
He's brought down near the 16-yard line. First down.
A running play gives the offense a fresh set of downs. Looking downfield, it's Sanders. Lets it go quickly. Easy throw to a wide open receiver downfield. Out of bounds, but not before a huge gain. Offense gets a fresh set of downs. The Buffaloes getting set on 1st and 10. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Fires it to the wideout. That's the 3rd pick tonight thrown by this QB. Not much on the return, but hey, set up the offense at the 35.
Well, this guy obviously did what he needed to do to get himself ready for this game. It's a favorable matchup. He's got a lot of confidence. He's already come up with 2 interceptions in this game alone. Locked in on what he needs to do to be in position and making plays for this defense.
So the offense with the 1st and 10 now. The football placed exactly at midfield. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. Catch hauled in here over the middle. Brought down, but it's past the line to gain.
Oh, that was close. Got just enough for the first down against that man-to-man coverage. Good awareness by the receiver to get past the sticks and move the chains.
Ball carried by the running back. Gain of 2. Second down.
Second down after that run on the previous play.
29 Philly. 2-9 Philly.
It's a shotgun run call. Able to fight for a decent gain here in that running play.
He's brought down at the 35.
That run sets up a critical 3rd down play. Offense looking to throw the ball. Running back has it on a screen now. The gain is not enough for first down, so it brings up a 4th and short.
You can see what the offense is trying to do here with this screenplay, but they avoid disaster by at least getting a few positive yards. The defense doing a great job of anticipating the screen here.
Trying for a 4th down completion. There's a shot toward the end zone. Can't connect downfield, incomplete, and a turnover on downs.
I really thought that this was going to work out, showing an aggressive approach here, going for it on 4th down. Looked to be there. They just weren't able to complete it.
Quarterback on the move, trying to make something happen. Slides to avoid the big hit.
Chris, watch him work through his progressions here. Finds the first and the second option aren't there. By the third option, he's got to pull it down and try to pick up some positive yards, of which he did, and then he slides down to avoid the big hit.
Receiver makes the grab. Tackle made quickly, but a big chunk play for this offense through the air.
Well, it's one thing to hear about how fast this receiver is in the scouting report. You look at him on film all week. The defense coordinator tells you, get ready, this guy can run. And then the reality comes, and this guy can fly. You see it again here. Nice catch.
The tackle is made, but the offense is now set up with a 1st and goal from the 8.
These are the kind of plays that keep defensive coordinators up at night. You spend so much time putting your plan together to stop the pass, and then nobody accounts for the quarterback on a run.
And we're able to get him down.
Brings up 2nd and goal.
2nd down and goal. Looking to throw. It's Sanders. Looking to scramble. Battling down near the goal line, but loses the football. The ball bounces out of bounds, so the offense will hold on to possession. They break the huddle for 3rd down and goal, and they punch it in from the 1. Catch made in the end zone. Touchdown, Colorado.
Oh, this is how you start to get rolling. That's 2 touchdowns so far, and the more he gets fed, the more often he's going to cash in.
Lining up to try the extra point. He knocks through the PAT and ties the score here in the 3rd period. Now the kickoff team is out on the field.
Set to kick it away.
And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. Solid coverage there. They get him at the 15. That's where the offense will take over.
Take over. 1st and 10.
And here comes the Boise State offense back out on the field. Defense got a big 4th down stop in the last possession. Let's see what happens here. Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. Finding some room with the 25. That'll pick up a 1st down. They'll spot it at the 38.
How about setting the edge there on the right side of that offensive line? I wouldn't be surprised if they keep going back to the well, pounding it behind that right guard and right tackle and tight end, seeing what additional damage they can do.
On the set.
Game moves the ball to the 38, another 1st down. They go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. Gets into space at the 50. They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big gain.
Really good patience here from the back, and anytime you have a big gain like this, that means the receivers are doing their job as well at that 2nd and 3rd level of the defense, picking up some bigger blocks and helping them get even more yards.
And the receivers got it. They bring down the receiver, but that's a nice gain on that play.
Well, they knew all week that they would have an opportunity to face a lot of man coverage and a lot of blitzing today. And one way that they felt they could counter that, getting the ball out of the quarterback's hands quickly, and especially on the quick slants.
Touchdown, Broncos. They'll take the lead in the 2nd half.
Chris, that's his 2nd touchdown of the day. You talk about getting off to a great start. He may have more in him.
So they'll try to add the lead now with PAT. PAT puts him in front by 7. Kickoff team is on the field. Let's see if they give the returner a chance to bring this one back. He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. And the Colorado offense is back out on the field. Remember, last time they scored a touchdown. Can they keep clicking here, or will the defense come up with a stop? The pass rush closing in. Throws a bullet to the right. And that deep shot is caught for a big gain. They bring him down, but that is a huge play for this passing game. Big gain. Fresh set of downs for the offense. 1st down. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Chris, I'll be really honest with you. I don't know why they continue to try to run the football. I'm all about balance. I'm all about trying to make sure defense has to defend the run and the throw. But at this point in the game, they haven't been able to run the ball. They're going to have to go through the air if they're going to come back and take the lead in this game at some point.
They're backed up here trying to make something happen on third, and he'll loft it to the end zone. And it's picked off in the end zone.
Chris, it feels like to me the offense is being really cautious. The defenders are just sitting back there almost playing backyard football, knowing the offense is being a little bit more conservative. Eyes on the football, stepped in front of it, and makes the pick.
He hands it off from the gun. They tackle him. Looks like it's going to be just short of the marker, inches away.
Boy, positive yards there on 1st and 10. Good job up front by that offensive line. Good hard running by this running back. And now you got a lot of options. That playbook can really open up on 2nd and inches.
Throws to the tight end. Grab down the middle. It's Wagner. Oh, and he's free down the left side. Can they run him down? No stopping him. Takes it all the way. Touchdown, Boise State.
Such a well-designed play here by this offense to find a way to get the ball to the gifted tight end. He's got the size, he's got the speed, he's a difficult matchup, and here he shows he's got the speed to take it all the way into the end zone for that touchdown.
With the extra point, the lead is 14. Getting set to kick the ball off now. And the return starts just inside the end zone. And they stop him short of the 25 there. Offense begins at the 22. And here comes the Colorado offense back out on the field. They had some good things going in the last drive, but it ended suddenly with the pick. Let's see what they... It's a deep throw down the right sideline. Catch made wide open way downfield. Touchdown, Buffaloes. Just ran away from the defense. That's a crucial response by this offense, but still plenty of work to do here in the third quarter.
Well, I love that they're still fighting and competing. You can tell they've made some adjustments at half and try to get them back into this game. And that score is a great start.
Kicking team on now for the extra point. PAT is good. They still trail, though. Now they get set to kick it away.
That makes the score Boise State 63, Colorado 56.
Fielded in the end zone. It's DeJounte. Tackled at the 14. Not very good field position to start here.
And your Boise State Broncos will take over 1st and 10.
And the Boise State offense is back out on the field. They punch it into the end zone the last time. Let's see if this defense has made some adjustments to stop them this time. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
This running back's had a big night, kind of night you dream about, but the defense finally steps up and gets to him behind the line of scrimmage.
They're behind the sticks on 2nd and long here from the 12. Looking to make a big play downfield. And the pass is dropped, incomplete. Would have had a huge gain. Took his eye off the ball. Well, a serious challenge for this offense. You don't want to be in 3rd and long inside your own 20. How much of a risk will they take to try to pick up this 1st down? Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. And it's just beyond the receiver's grasp. Too much on that one.
Boy, this is all about the defense here. Nice stop here on 3rd down, but really it's about trying to get this offense behind the sticks. Once you get them behind the sticks, you can mix up your coverages, really affect the quarterback's eyes and disrupt the timing and the rhythm of what the offense is trying to do. Now we've got another big 4th down coming up.
Needs a completion here on 4th down. And it's incomplete under heavy pressure. A big 4th down stop.
This is the chance you take here as an offensive coordinator and a play caller. You go for it here, you draw it up perfectly, you think this is the right play, and then the execution is not there. So the defense catches a break, and they get the ball back to their own offense.
Back in the end zone, he could not get his foot down. It's incomplete. Coming to the line on second down, this is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. And he gets to the end zone. Touchdown, Buffs. Well, they began with great field position, and that didn't take long at all, Kirk.
Well, that's how you take advantage of an opportunity. Your defense sets you up in great field position. You're not looking for a field goal. You're looking for a touchdown. Give the credit to this offense for being aggressive and punching it in.
The PAT is up and good, so we're tied up here in the 3rd quarter. Kickoff team on the field getting set now.
Set to kick this one away.
And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. He's tackled at the 17, so it would have been better to leave it in the end zone for a touchback.
Broncos will take over. 1st and 10.
Here comes the Boise State offense back out on the field. Last time they gambled and lost. Went for it in 4th down in their territory and got stopped. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Catch is made down the middle. Tackle, but 1st down.
Man, this wide receiver has been a difference maker in this football game. He's got 2 touchdowns already. Now they look to him again, and he picks up the 1st down.
So quickly up to the 35-yard line for 1st down.
Get set, get set.
And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. They tackle him, but not before he makes the 45, a solid gain. Offense coming to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before we reach the end of the quarter. On 1st down, they'll keep their running game churning. Stop there for no gain, and that brings us to the end of the 3rd quarter.
And after 3, we are all tied up.
Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a 2nd down play. And he'll set up to throw. Catch made on the out route. And he's out of bounds after gaining decent yardage.
Chris, a really great job here with the quarterback and the receiver. This is all about timing. Quarterback gets back, no hitch in his delivery, gets the ball out in front of the receiver where he can run away from the defender for a nice completion.
Can they keep this drive going, try to convert on 3rd down now? Looking to pick up the 1st down through the air. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up 4th down now.
Boy, Chris, what a hit there on that 3rd down play by the defensive back. If he doesn't make that play, that's probably a 1st down, and they move the sticks. Instead, we've now got 4th down.
Tie ball game, late, and they're going for it on 4th down. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. And he's brought down, a sack by the defense, coming up big on this 4th down play.
That's really good coverage downfield, and it just looked like the quarterback was waiting and waiting and waiting a little bit take too long. By the time he decides to try to make a throw, nothing's open. And result is a sack and a turnover on downs.
And they'll bring him down after just a short pickup. Second down after that run on the previous play. Looking downfield, it's Sanders. Looking to set up a screen pass here. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks, more than enough for a first down. Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. Linebacker shifting around now. Looking for his big tight end. Finds a man open on the right side downfield. Touchdown, Colorado. And they take the lead in the fourth quarter.
Boy, great job here of finding him again. That's his second touchdown reception of this football game.
PAT is up and good. You lead by a touchdown here in the fourth quarter. Here's the kickoff team now, set to boot this one away. And he'll take off from deep in the end zone. And he's brought down at the 16. We've been better off leaving it in the end zone for a touchback. And the Boise State offense is back out on the field. Last possession, they went for it on fourth down, but got stoned. Let's see what they can do this time. Receiver makes the catch, and he'll pick up the first down, stopped at the 27.
Well, the quarterback has just too much time against this zone. There's not enough pressure. It's allowing him to sit back and pick apart this zone defense.
Offense keeps moving. It's a completion for a first down.
325.
Here's the snap. Looking to throw here. Caught in the backfield. It's Bijanti. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
Hey, it's a gain, but you get the sense that this offense wanted a little bit more from that play.
Second down after that completion. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. And the run moves the ball up to the 33.
Well, they didn't bust that for a big play, but it makes this third down coming up a little bit more manageable, and that certainly has a lot of value.
Here we go. Ready.
Out of the gun now on third down. Looking to throw it deep. And this is dropped. Would have been a huge gain, but he could not collect it.
Well, they don't connect here, but this is what you have to do. It's late in the game. You need points. You're behind. You got to take some shots. I'd go right back to it, try to find a matchup, and go to one of your receivers that can make a play for you.
Here we are late in a one-score game, and they're going to go for it on fourth down.
Slab. Gorilla. Pilot.
Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. And the pass is incomplete. A crucial misfire here late in the game, and the ball will turn over on downs.
I think they're going to end up regretting going for this one, Chris. I wouldn't have gone for it. What's wrong with punting it away? And again, I get being aggressive, but you got to be smart on when to go for it and when to punt.
And they wrap him up, but the gain is good enough for a first down.
Chris, that's another nice pickup through the air. I thought they might be really just out to run the football here with the lead. But instead, they're electing to throw the football. Different routes, quarterbacks in rhythm. Really, it's almost an extension of their passing game.
Powering through the defender. Touchdown, Buffaloes. This offense cannot be stopped.
Chris, he broke free from the line of scrimmage. I thought he might have a 10 or 15-yard gain, but he shows you the speed that he has to take it all the way to the house.
Extra point up and good. A 2-touchdown lead here now in the fourth quarter. Here's the kickoff team. Let's see if they give the returner an opportunity to bring this back.
63.
Bringing it out. It's Bijanti. They tackle him at the 9. That's good coverage. They should have left the ball in the end zone.
Broncos will take over. First and 10.
Here comes the Boise State offense back out on the field. That last possession, they got stopped on 4th down in their own end. Let's see if they can get it going this time. Quick throw to the left side. It's intercepted. Tried to fire it into a tight window. Brought down after a short return at the 20 to snuff out the scoring threat in the red zone. This line getting set up. It's a 1st down play. Here comes a handoff. The gain is 5, so it's 2nd and 5 now.
Man, just complimentary football, really, in a nutshell. They get this football back thanks to their own defense, creating that turnover, working with the lead like this. Really, it's all but over. Now the offense is just thinking about running the football and working that clock.
And he's tackled after the catch.
Well, they love going to this guy in the slot, don't they? What a mismatch inside. He reels in another one. This guy's automatic.
He's moving out of the pocket now. And it's intercepted in a desperation throw here. Past the 20. Inside the 10. Touchdown, BSU. And the defense joins the party with a pick 6.
I can appreciate the aggressive approach by this offense, but it backfires on him, and now you give the opponent a chance to really cut into the lead and come right back and have a chance to win this game.
Now the important point after attempt. PAT up and good to get a little bit closer. I believe they're going to line up here and go for the onside kick. And they recover the onside kick. Looks like they've been practicing that one.
Chris, I can't believe they recovered this. This is amazing. The special teams unit does their job. Now it's up to the offense to finish the job. Remember, a field goal doesn't do you any good here. Let's see how they call this series.
And the Boise State offense is back out on the field. Let's see how this quarterback responds. Remember, an interception on the very first play of the last possession. Scrambling, now he'll make the throw. Wow, a 3rd pick tonight by the QB. Look out, he's got some space. Inside the 20, the 10, and he steps out at the 8, a crucial takeaway.
Chris, not only the awareness to come up with the interception, but the speed and athletic ability on the return. I thought he was going to take it all the way back, but the offense just did enough to keep him out of the end zone.
Receiver looks it in. It's complete. Touchdown, Buffs. This offense is still clicking. That's another passing strike from his quarterback. He is having himself a tremendous ballgame.
Boy, this guy just can't miss. Every single time he throws, it seems like he's coming up with another touchdown. The receivers are running good routes. He has enough time to throw. And, man, this poor defense, they might want to think about changing up coverage because right now it is not working.
Kickoff team has come on the field now to send this one away. And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. And here comes the Boise State offense back out on the field. Remember, the last possession ended quickly. An interception on the first play. Let's see if they can do better here. Goes to his right side there for the completion.
Well, it's another positive play, but, man, look at the clock and look at the score. You still need a couple touchdowns to be able to get yourself back into this game and have a chance to win it. So you got to keep moving here and keep taking those shots downfield.
That completion sets up a 2nd down play. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw it. Here's a shot toward the right sideline. Catch made at the 20 and the deep shot. Big gain. Touchdown, Broncos. No chance to catch him. And they'll set up now for the extra point try. PAT is good and still trail though. Kickoff team is on the field to boot this one away. He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. And it'll be tackled right at the 20. That's a good job by the coverage team.
Colorado offense will take over 1st and 10.
And the Buffalo's offense is back out there on the field. This game just got tighter. The temptation might be to sit on this lead, but we'll see how aggressive they get. They pressure him and sack him to be tackled inside the 10.
A really good job by this defense. The quarterback looked to be trying to work through his progressions to find his open receiver, but before he knew it, he's on his back.
2nd down and long from the 9-yard line. Bringing pressure. Pressure comes, and once again, no escape.
Chris, I got to tip my cap to this quarterback. I know he's putting up some yards today, and let's face it, they've got the lead, but he has faced some pressure. That's the 4th time that they've been able to get after him and bring him down, so it's feast or famine one way or another in this game right now.
And here comes a deep shot. And it's intercepted, a crushing play. Going the other way, can they stop him?
That's just a poor decision by the offensive coordinator and the quarterback. Working with the lead, run the football here and work the clock. Instead, throws it into coverage. Now they got a chance to get right back in the game.
Finds his target. Doesn't quite get in, but it sets up a 1st and goal for this offense.
You know, each receiver brings something a little bit different to the table, Chris. To me, the outside receivers usually are a little bit longer, taller guys. You get those slot receivers in the inside, not only can they make the catch, but they have quickness to make plays after the catch. Great example of that right here.
On the play.
All right, 2nd down and goal now for this offense.
Pound 55.
Try to muscle toward the end zone on the ground. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4. Urgency here. Got to cut into this lead. It's 3rd down and goal.
Lasso.
There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. And he's brought down. Offense going backwards with the sack. 4th down now. Time for perhaps one more play before we hit the 2-minute warning. And now a timeout quickly called by the defense as they try to get everybody on the same page here.
Ready.
4th down now. Time for perhaps one more play before we hit the 2-minute warning.
Come on, set. Ready, go.
And the quarterback drops back looking for an open man. Quick throw to his receiver. Oh, and they cannot connect. Really needed that completion. Instead, it's a turnover on downs. And the Colorado offense is back out on the field. The defense has all 3 timeouts remaining, so maybe they'll have to run a couple plays here. Fights off a defender. They bring him down right at the 20.
Hey, I can understand the play call here, backed up deep in your own territory, working with the lead in the 4th quarter, but you got to be careful of being too conservative because this defense right now, they're trying to get the football back, and they are selling out against this run game.
Important 3rd down play coming up. Looking to pass. It's Sanders. Lets it fly to the wideout. Doesn't hold on. Good hit by the DB. Now it brings up 4th down.
Oh, you talk about a big hit there. I think this guy holds on to this football at a critical 3rd down if this linebacker doesn't lower the blow. Great timing on that hit to prevent the PI call and to get this team to 4th down.
Throws it to the right. And it falls incomplete for a turnover on downs.
I mean, I hate to second guess here, but why in the world with this lead wouldn't you just punt the ball away and allow your defense to ice this football game? This now gives this offense great field position and a chance to really take advantage of it.
1st down. Looking to throw the football. Falls incomplete. Broken up by the defender nicely that time.
From the snap of the ball, it looked like he knew exactly where he wanted to go with the football. But the guy just had him blanketed, and he still tried to get the ball squeezed in there. I he's got to do a better job of working through his progressions to find that open man.
And it's incomplete, very near the goal line.
Well, this is it. Late in the game, really tight situation. This is what separates a good quarterback from a great quarterback. Can he come up with the play to keep this drive alive?
Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. Another pick. Wow, that's the 4th tonight. Tackled after a short return to the 19, but a huge takeaway in the red zone.
Well, that defender deserves the game ball for that game-sealing play. Now, all there is to do is run out the clock and walk out of here with a W.
And just a short gain this time. They're able to get him down. Second down after that run on the previous play. Handoff heading left. He breaks free. And that'll pick up a first down out at the 37.
You know, everybody always wants to talk about quarterbacks today and receivers, and don't get me wrong, that's a big part of the evolution of the game and where we are. But, man, for me, as a fan, when I'm watching a game, there's just something satisfying about the teams and the offenses that still have backs that can carry the ball and come up with plays like that. Move those sticks and keep this drive going.
And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. Takes the handoff, and he'll head left. And tackled after a small pickup there. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. Now the offense facing a 3rd and long from their own 41. And now the handoff. Fighting for yardage, but the defense stops him just short of that first down marker. And the defense calling time here with 26 seconds to play. And the Buffaloes will line up to punt it over. Heads up, it's a fake. He's looking to throw. Picked off, a crucial turnover. They get him down after a short return, but the offense will go to work from the 44.
Boy, this defense did exactly what they needed to do. Come up with a turnover here in the second half to get themselves back in the game. They get the interception. Now, can their offense come up with a way to cut into this lead?
Final minutes here. They'll throw it deep downfield. And that's interception number 5. When will this QB get the hook? It's a big return off the INT. They steal their offensive possession.
I get wanting to be aggressive, but down late in the game like this, that's a throw you just can't make. And now, you're probably not going to get the ball back. This could end up costing them the game.
And the offense just takes a knee here. Well, Kirk, we thought it might be this kind of a game. Very small margin for error in this game. Who was going to make the crucial play at the end? And they did it to get the W.
Yeah, Chris, when games get tight like we saw here, it really comes down to who's the better coach team, who's going to execute better, and just as importantly, not letting the moment get to your head. That's a nice win for this head coach and his team.
And that is going to wrap it up. We enjoyed this one here. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.